Okay, so let's just get to love letters.
Yeah, okay.
Clearly, neither of us were that prepared for our flashback episode.
Yoko Loves You asks,
Uh-huh.
what are your thoughts on manga and anime with very long titles?
I think, so the reason, it's actually kind of funny. So I've actually done a little deep dive on this before, but the reason that a lot of those anime, like isekais with long titles, have long titles is because they start as webcomics. And actually, before they even start as webcomics, they start as just like kind of like fanfic.
So it has to have clickbait?
So
so it's clickbait?
That is literally
Wow.
it. So it's like in Japan, there's a lot of like very popular like websites where people read each other's stories.
Right.
And in these stories, in order to like people like want to like get as much about the story in their description basically as possible. And that's where a lot of these like before I maxed out my defense because I don't like getting hurt, so I maxed out my defense or something like that. Or like the time I was reincarnated as slime, or is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon? Like stuff like that started out as like just like a story on like on a web board.
Interesting.
And so people are trying to literally clickbait themselves into getting like people to read their story, and like because people read those stories because of the interesting and weird like explanatory titles, they actually get picked up for anime and manga.
Wow. Yeah. That's so interesting.
So look, I don't mind it. Like I think it's cool. Like now that I know how it works, like how it plays into the system, all that. Like I think it's cool. But yeah.
No, I had no idea, and that also kind of like tweaks my perception on it as well.
Right.
That being said, I will never watch an anime that has a sentence-long title.
It is stupid.
No chance.
It is. I would much rather a fairy tale or a Naruto, like a one, but like, just like make it concise because it's like branding.
I am already too embarrassed when because people like come up to me from like college or high school and be like, you know, when I'm doing my liar's dice.
Yeah.
Like
middle school, like
eighth
you want to know
graders
what I'm
come up
watching?
to me and they're like, oh, you're the anime guy. What shows do you like?
Mm-hmm.
I'm already embarrassed being like Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, the time I was a vending machine and slept with my 8th grade teacher. Like, no.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, like there is also like a lot of anime titles just like inherently like awkward.
Inherently embarrassing.
Like
Quintuplets?
quintessal.
Oh, quintessential quintuplets.
Quintessential quintuplets. That's what it is. Like that's what like I was in Japan and I was with my family and
how were you?
I was, it was cool. I don't know if we talked about it yet.
No.
We can do we haven't talked about that much yet.
Yeah,
I can
no,
do
not
like
at
an
all.
hour
Yeah,
on
should
it
we?
if you would
Yeah,
like.
next episode, it's all Nick's trip to Japan.
I would love that for me personally, because I feel as though I haven't had enough opportunity to talk about it.
No, I
think
agree.
I'll just go back.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, well, bring me this time, and then I'll like wait outside.
You're small, but you're not carry-on bag small.
I'll like wait outside your hotel room.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, just in the pouring rain and be like, hey, it's me and Nick. We're doing the podcast again.
It's podcast, but outside, but only for me. Yeah, I would love that for you.
Yeah.
So they were like, what is that? Like my family, because like, every time they saw an anime thing, they're like, Nick, what is it? And I was like, guys, I don't know it. It's quintessential quintuplets. Because literally like multiple times somebody was like, what is that? And I'd be like, I don't know. Oh God, I do know it. Like I knew everything they pointed at. So there is like just titles for animes that are just inherently annoying.
Yeah, I hate it. I don't like them at all. That's
I
my
think if
answer.
anything, like, you know, like have your villain origin story. Like we started as the time I got reincarnated as a slime, but now just like bring it down to like slime.
Do like a reverse Shippuden where instead of adding an extra thing to the title, you chop it off. Yeah.
Lose a couple words.
Video games do that all the time. Gears of War is just Gears now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's like Fast and Furious is now just Fast 10.
Take notes. Take notes, anime industry.
Well, I mean, people gave them a bunch of shit for it. At least Fast and Furious.
Like Fast and the Furious cares what people think of it.
I feel like when I'm reading a long anime title, it's like looking at the Dr. Briner's soap, Dr. Meyer's soap. What's the one that girls from Vermont who smell kind of weird use? And it's like 18 in 1.
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
Miss Myers or something?
No, it's like Dr. Burger Myers.
I have no idea.
Worcestershire sauce, I believe is what it's called.
Yeah.
But it's like the 18 in 1 soap that like your worst friend uses.
Right.
And it's like meant to like clean floors and brush your teeth and your body.
Nice.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's an all-purpose, and in actuality, it's just a stick of butter.
Yeah, more or less. And the guy who made it is like deeply schizophrenic.
Oh, geez.
And like his entire like memoir is on the bottle. Wow. And it's just like him talking about how God's gonna like wipe us all off the earth. But like good soap, apparently.
What? Where the fuck are you getting your soap from?
New England, man.
I guess
that's where the granolas are. Can I ask a question then?
Yeah.
What's your favorite villain faction? Asks Gunnet, also known as G Unit.
Villain faction.
Yeah.
I guess,
Like group would work as well.
Yeah, I guess I like I don't know. I guess the upper 12 demons.
12 Kiski.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I think
Says the man in literally
I think,
Tundra
you know,
sweater.
if you didn't know, yeah.
Where did you acquire this?
A fan knitted this for me.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's sick. Isn't that cool? It like doesn't really close.
Step it the fuck up, fan. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, your fans, yeah.
That is sick though.
I love this. It's so comfy. It doesn't close, so it's more of like a shawl kind of deal.
I feel like you could just like kind of like put like a magnet on both sides or something, or get some, you know what you need? You need like boob tape.
I guess I do need some boob tape.
You need boob tape, but boob tape on both sides, and then just boob tape them together.
I like just feeling like a nice little abuela, though.
You know what you should do?
What?
You remember when like they used to have like capes, and they would have like the pins that they would stick through?
Oh, true.
I'll
get my family's crest like in this pin. Yeah.
That would be so sick.
Yeah, or I'll just wear it like. Let me see if I can do like the anime wear, where it's just on my shoulders. Like
no, because for that you need
a jacket. Yeah,
you need like the straps. You know the Tokyo Revengers jackets?
Yeah.
And like how they like wearing them over their shoulders. You need the straps on the inside so you can like wear it off your shoulders like a real badass.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, it's really cool.
This stays on.
That's cool. It looks more like a shawl. I mean, you're definitely moving towards the abuela.
Yeah, I'm a little abuelita. I'm a little babushka.
Babushka. I mean, you're covering all the races apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not only Hispanic, you're also Russian.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
I'm everyone's grandmother in this.
Yeah,
And I love
everybody.
it.
You're Omi, abuela, and babushka.
Yeah, and Gigi, Italian.
I'm trying to think of what is in Japanese. Oji, I think Oji-san is grandfather.
Familiar.
Yeah, it's close,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's close
you know.
enough. My favorite villain faction, personally,
Akatsuki?
is no.
Oh, the Ant Boys, the Chimera arc, Chimera Ants.
The Ant Boys.
Yeah, the Ant Boys.
I mean,
I'm right, by the way.
you are technically
I
not
knew
really
it.
a faction, kind of like just a race, like they just exist.
Okay.
Phantom Troop.
What is Phantom Troop?
You know the Ant Boys, but not the Phantom Troop. Where do you draw the line in your Hunter x Hunter knowledge?
Everyone just talks about the Chimera Ant arc. That's all people talk about.
What? Really?
Yeah.
It's like either your favorite arc or your least favorite arc. I think you're talking about me. I think you're saying I talk about it because it's my favorite arc.
I hear about it all the time. Like, whenever I look up, like, when does Hunter x Hunter get good? It's the Chimera Ant arc.
Why did you have to look up when does Hunter x Hunter get good?
The first, like, 7 episodes are, like,
you poor soul.
Everyone's always like, yeah, get past the first 40 episodes, and then it's getting good.
Of
Don't act like
Hunter
that's not
Hunt?
true.
By the 40th episode, you're in Greek. No, you're in York now. But still,
Yeah.
the Hunter exam is awesome.
He's, like, going around, like, talking to big Pikachu monsters. They're doing the walk thing. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fine.
It's a little exam. He's he's a little guy taking a little test.
I got shit to do, my guy. I can't watch a little guy take a little test.
What's wrong with okay? What is the entirety of Assassination Classroom? That's a little guy taking a little test.
I started that when I was like a young boy, and then came back to watch it for
Assassination
anime.
Classroom came out in like 2015.
Yeah,
How young is a young boy?
I'm like arguably still not an adult mentally.
I don't think either of us. We are on an anime podcast. I don't think either of us are ever going to achieve that.
Exactly.
So, Phantom Troop, which Danny doesn't know.
Don't know. Which one are they? Show me on your body.
I don't have a Phantom Troop tattoo. I actually don't even have a tattoo of a Phantom Troop member.
Wow, favorite organization, huh?
Well, so the thing is, they all have these spiders on their back, and the spiders denote their names, like their numbers. And so sometimes people will get full like a Phantom Troop like tattoo, and it's like the number and all of that, which is like always really dumb to me because like I'm like get whatever you want on your body, but like the back is such a big place with such gorgeous big pieces, and they just like put a spider, and I'm like it's such a waste of space. But I'm also the kind of person who wants like every piece of skin to be covered in ink. But yeah, Phantom Troop best, better than the Akatsuki. People are like, oh, but the Akatsuki will win in a fight. I don't give a shit. Krollo, Uvagin.
So why do you like them?
They're just, every single one of them has a very individual motivation, but they operate as a group. Like the Akatsuki are like duos teams. They don't really like each other. The Phantom Troop all grew up with each other in Meteor City, which is like where everybody throws trash away.
Okay.
Like it's like a city dumping ground.
Yeah.
And like that includes humans. So if you don't want humans, you dump them there.
Damn.
So we recently just learned when the manga came back, like the backstory of the Phantom Troop, which made me love them even more. But their leader, Krollo, leagues better than Pain. Like just like more unique motivations, just kind of cooler, better character design. I just love him. Like Nagato, like in pain, like rescinded all of his like feelings just like after talking to Naruto. Would never happen with Crollo.
Right.
Like just like evil thieves, like but like also kind of good. Like the Akatsuki are bad guys, but the Phantom Troop help during like the Chimera Ant arc. They're kind of helping in the current arc. So like they're like morally gray villains, and that's why I love them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's the pod.
And that's everything we have for the week. Puss in Boots is good. Go watch Attack on Titan if you want to, or just listen to us talk about it, and that's good enough. Send me a sweater. I would appreciate one. But
send me Nick's sweater.
I actually don't have a P.O. box. I have nowhere. So send Danny my sweater.
And we'll see who ends up wearing it.
Also, didn't we have something for people to vote on?
Oh, yeah. The fisticuffs.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, my God. I can't believe we forgot. You know what's crazy?
What?
Neither Fist in Cuffs or Brawl and Chain won.
Oh, what won? I thought it was Fist in Cuffs.
No.
This is for our prison-themed anime that we crafted last episode. If you're confused by that, check out last episode.
So we wanted a story about a man who gets brought into prison and has to fight his way out of prison, basically. And like there's like different prisons that have to battle against each other. So if you vote right now, Dead to Rights.
Boo.
42% of the vote.
Boo. Fist in Cuffs is so good.
Fist in Cuffs or Brawl and Chain is just better.
Those are so good.
Objectively.
Wow. I guess it's called, what is it called then?
Dead to Rights.
Dead to Rights.
Cage Match was also really good.
Dead to Rights isn't even a pun. What are we doing?
I mean, because it's like, I got you Dead to Rights.
It's not even Dead to Fights.
That's too far.
Well.
It's kitschy at that point.
I guess so.
So, I think... Does it have to be Dead
It
to
has
Rights?
to be.
No.
We polled.
It has to be Dead to Rights.
That's what polls are for.
We have to listen to them?
We have to. I'm a huge poll slut. Everybody knows.
They have no taste.
I guess so.
Oh, I really liked Brawl and Chain. Okay. It's
Also,
called Dead to Rights.
last thing I just remembered while we're pulling up things. Nick has always complained about, ever since he was born.
I never complained.
Ever since he was born, he's always complained.
Very blessed life.
That he doesn't get sexual fan art done of him. He's been very upset by that. My Discord heard your pleas.
Oh God, no!
It's so hard to look at.
Oh.
It's not fan art. It's like one of the photoshops that I had of me. I'll send that to Stank.
Oh no! It's me as sexy Naruto.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Oh, it's little harem jutsu.
It's little harem jutsu.
Wow.
That's a bad photo of me.
Yeah.
I feel like we could. I make so many faces while podcasting.
No, that's perfect.
I
That's
look
a
like I'm
perfect one.
sucking my teeth.
Yeah. It's sexy.
I don't want this anymore.
Yeah.
I don't.
You.
I kind of want more. If I'm being, I'm kind of stuck in between never wanting that to happen again.
You look like. Did you ever watch Chowder?
Yes.
You look like Mung Dal. You look like Chowder's
my
mentor.
favorite character. Oh my God. Okay, well that's been the pod. Nick has Rule 34 now officially. Go vote in our poll because it's still technically up. Vote for Fist and Cuffs because Brawl and Chain isn't going to beat Dead to Rights. I guess it's only out 3 days ago. I say we give it a week.
Okay.
Go vote in our poll. And vote for Fist and Cuffs, please, because I don't want to call it Dead to Rights. I've been Nchammer23, also known as Nicholas Connor. Thank you for having me. Puss in Boots is good. Once again, go follow it. Daniel, who have you been?
I've been Danny Motta, also known as Danny Motta on YouTube or DMotta3 on TikTok. And yeah, Puss in Boots is good.
Cool.
Agreed.
Go watch Attack on Titan. Bye.
Bye-bye.